Welcome back to the ABC Murders. Okay, it's time to go to the restaurant where Betty worked. Can't go this way. I don't think it's down across the street. I might have to go across the beach. Looks like this way's blocked off too. Maybe it's in this direction. Ah, there it is. The Ginger Cat. Look at this newsstand.
With all these tourists, these shops must be thriving.
I'm going to talk to the... Oh, I can look at the cops.
With all these tourists...
That's just the newsstand. Okay, let's go inside.
I have a few more details I wish to clarify before visiting the Ginger Cat.
I guess I need to talk to Jep or Hastings first. I've already done that. These. Yeah. Little Grace, please. I know who the victim is. I've already identified her. I've already looked at the crime scene. I've already gone through the bungalow. Oh, this is highlighted. I guess I gotta go there. Alright. Andover. Right. I don't want to go through Andover. Can I change this to X? It's not. Oh, there's nothing new for me to look at there. Did it? I guess it didn't save. I have to do this again? I thought it would have saved after this.
The number is upside down. This is definitely...
Alright, well, let's just get through this quick. I thought it would have saved after this. Not a problem.
a dual locking padlock. It definitely was here that the victim left her belongings. The purse is full. Here, a top brick, as well as a photo of the victim with some...
Right, looked at this, there's really nothing, no writing or anything on it.
Betty's first day at work. So, The young lady.
Alright, now I can go to the restaurant.
Jap has gone.
Elizabeth.
But
No,
yes,
you are far too impatient, Hastings. Let the poor people take in the news first. Let us go and visit the cafe where Betty worked.
Okay. I'm surprised it didn't checkpoint after this, but okay, whatever.
Could it be the same buildings as on the victim's photo? This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken. Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be relaxed. I fear that this case is far from being solved.
come on, Poirot. You'll find the killer.
Certes. But how many times will he kill before I do?
I'll be with you in a minute, gentlemen.
This is a well-laid table. Nothing is out of place, and above all, no creases.
Poirot loves him some mirrors.
Something tells me that she's the owner of the ginger cat.
She's got a Christian cross. Here.
This woman must be the owner of the ginger cat. It looks like something is bothering her.
Makes sense, ginger cat, because she's got red hair.
How can I help you?
A hot chocolate and a tea for my friend, please.
I'll bring it straight away.
I need to know the time range during which Betty was working on her own.
Betty. 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. looks like.
Where is Betty? Betty worked from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Would she have been alone at any time during her service?
Let's see. Millie worked from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mrs. Marianne worked from 9 to 4. Mark from 5 to 2. Some from 5 p.m. to 7.
Interesting. Betty was alone between
5 to
5
7:30.
p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Who did she serve? These are the different waiting staff's bills. Which ones were written by Betty?
So let's look at the time. 6:30. So this one was definitely written by her. So I need to find the same handwriting style.
Most probably a family. This bill may have been written by Betty. There is probably another one.
So same handwriting style, right there. 7:20. It was definitely her too, because she was the only one in there at that time.
Most probably a single man, a whiskey lover. Maybe the murderer?
It's possible.
Betty served a family and a man on his own, a whiskey drinker. Maybe the murderer. This information will help me to progress.
What? Gentlemen, what are you doing?
We are searching for clues, mademoiselle. My name is Hercule Poirot. I am a detective, and this is Captain Hastings. Does Betty Barnard work here?
That is correct. She should have been here a while ago. Punctuality is the first rule of politeness.
I fear that Miss Barnard will not be coming today. She has just been found, dead, on the beach a few hundred meters from the cafe.
How awful. Poor young thing. What happened?
She appears to have been murdered.
This is most distressing. How this will affect my business, I shudder to think.
She's nervous. But it could just be that she's nervous because she's lost her help. Not necessarily that she killed her and people are moving in on her. But it could work out either way.
What can you tell us about Miss Barnard?
Nothing, absolutely nothing. Miss Barnard was my employee. Her private life was none of my business.
You did know at least that she had a young man.
Indeed.
This photo was found. Is this him?
Yes, that's him all right. But I haven't seen him for some time.
I find young people today very hard to understand.
You needn't tell me that. A few weeks ago, they argued just outside the cafe. Imagine what my customers must have thought.
She's more worried about her business than the poor woman that just got murdered. But I'm gonna play along with her and play to her ego.
I hope for you that it was an isolated incident. It must be difficult to keep a respectable establishment if your staff show themselves to be so shameless.
The young man only made a scene the once. Jealousy, no doubt. It must be said the young girl was very pretty.
Thank you for your time, Mademoiselle Marion. You have been of great help.
Very nice.
The customer who ordered the whiskey might provide us more information. He may have been the last one to see Betty alive.
It is an interesting idea, Hastings. Maybe he is a regular guest. What do you think, mademoiselle?
I don't think so. Our regular guests tend to order tea and cakes. At this time of the year, there are a lot of tourists about you never see again.
That's what I thought. Time to visit Betty's home.
That makes it all the more likely that that customer was indeed the killer. Because I don't think the murderer knows these people anyway. I think he's killing them indiscriminately. Well, not indiscriminately. He's choosing them by name, by alphabetical order. But I don't think the killer, he or she, knows the people murdered. It's highly unlikely that they would happen to know a person named AA in Andover and a person named BB in Bexhill, and then presumably a person named CC in some town starting with C, and so on and so on. That would be, unless they were some kind of traveler, like that was their job, or they were so rich that they could just travel, even then, it's just highly unlikely. It's, can we put on a different song? Not that this tune isn't catchy.
What a pity. I don't have any change to make it work.
That is a pity. And I talk to Hastings, or look at Hastings.
Miss Marion is not the sort of witness that my friend enjoys questioning.
Okay. Alright, let's move on and find Betty's residence. Can I take a cookie? Do we know where she lives? Just go to the car. Can I talk to Hastings first?
Hastings appears to be ill at ease.
Same as before.
I fear that this case is...
Come on, Poirot.
Certes.
Let's take the taxi.
I think we've gone past the Barnard's house.
Luckily for me, you have an exceptional sense of direction, Hastings. You are a great explorer.
Okay, so we don't... let me see what I've got. Okay, that's the only one I have from here. Do I have anything that tells me where she lives? There's nothing on here. Oh, number 22 on the high street. Okay. 23, 22's right there. Oh, he's standing right outside of it, of course. Hastings way ahead of me.
How do you do, mademoiselle? My name is Hercule Poirot.
I know you. You're that detective we hear all about.
I do not know if that is a compliment, but I will take it as one for now. You are Betty's sister, I believe?
Yes. My name is Megan.
Can we come in?
Please do. My parents are at the police station. I doubt they'll be up to speaking to you later.
Do not worry, we will not bother them.
Did you know your sister's plans for yesterday evening?
No. I arrived by train this morning. My parents called me in a panic when they discovered that Betty had disappeared. She went out last night, but she didn't tell them where she was going.
What was your last conversation about?
Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother brought her a pair. The very day it happened. She was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
There was a box of stockings at the crime scene in Andover. It's probably a coincidence, but something to keep in mind. I don't want to exit.
It would not be polite to visit the house without being invited to do so.
Okay. Let's take a look around this main room. I'll say this, Betty lived pretty well. It's a nice piano.
The Barnard appeared to make music a priority in their budget.
Violin. And grandfather clock. see a record player, phonograph, but that's in the mirror. Doesn't let me zoom in on that. What other musical object do we have here? The violin, the piano. I mean, the grandfather clock could play a tune. Sometimes they do, but that's not really a musical object. Newspaper, coffee. Just looking at the photo. What am I missing here? Cushion?
They're all Miss
Furniture.
Modest, but the Barnards are definitely music lovers.
Ah. So it seems they went out of their way to have nice musical equipment, even though they could barely afford it. There's the phonograph.
This gramophone is magnificent. It is a one-off, without a doubt. Family photos and files.
As usual, I must use the mirror.
What is she feeling at the moment?
Staring at the photo. She didn't seem as broken up about this as I would have expected. Though she is tense.
Mr. Poirot, I don't like being stared at. If you have something to say, would you please say it to me?
Betty's older sister is not just sad, she's angry. Your sister had a fiancé, I believe?
Yes, he's called Donald Fraser. A very nice man.
Was your sister seeing anyone else?
My sister wasn't a child, sir. She used to go out. She enjoyed films, dancing. She was a very good girl who didn't hang around with men. That's what they always say, no?
I'm gonna play along.
The pain is making you bitter, Mademoiselle Barnard.
I'm not interested in your compassion, Mr. Poirot.
Très bien, mademoiselle. Could you at least tell me a little about Betty's young man?
His name is Donald Fraser, a very nice young man. Oh, excuse me, I have to answer that.
But of course.
Betty's room is opposite the stairs on the first floor. Feel free to take a look if you think it might be useful.
This young woman is far too clever not to have anything else for us.
Do you think she's hiding something?
That is what I'm trying to find out.
Surely you don't think she did it?
I did not say anything of the sort. But young women always ruin your judgment, Hastings. Who knows, maybe Megan was jealous of her attractive young sister.
I see. She may have had her sights on the inheritance. Or maybe she was in love with Donald Fraser.
We have to study all scenarios, even the most unlikely. But I doubt that Mr. and Mrs. Barnard are rich enough to justify murder. While I try and get Miss Barnard to talk, I would like you to try and find Donald Fraser. It should be easy to find the estate agents where he works. Bring him to the Ginger Cat. I would like to talk with him before the Chief Inspector finds him. They're all Miss Modest, but the bar...
Ah, another mirror. She's got a microphone. She's recording herself. She is singing.
It looks like Betty was also a music lover, the same as her family.
Microphone and a metronome.
Without a doubt, Betty used to sing. It looks like Betty has a very busy life.
The Blue Lobster, cordially invited to dinner party. Mr. and Mrs. Adam Leighton Essex request the pleasure of your company at a dance to celebrate their 25th wedding anniversary, Saturday, the 7th of June, at 8 o'clock, the Diamond Club. And a ticket to the cinema, Impossible Love.
Betty liked luxury and going out, and being as pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited.
She's got dresses strewn about on her bed.
Looking at all the clothes she took
Picking one
out, Betty must have had a problem deciding what to wear. Maybe she had a date?
Okay, I'm thinking the man who ordered the whiskey from her is the one that asked her out. Because the killer would have had to, there was no struggle. The killer would have had to been able to take her silk belt, rope belt off of her. And the only way that he could have done, or probably he, if they were out on a date, although I suppose you can't be completely sure, but this game is taking place in the 30s. So if they were, doing romantic things, he could have removed the belt from her without her protesting or putting up a fight. Let's look at this nightstand. She's got a bottle. Is this whiskey? Oh, she's got a
This
jeweler
small
box.
key should be useful to me. Medicine to prevent voice loss. Did Betty have problems with her voice?
2 victims both had medicine. That's not that unusual, though.
A record sleeve with an handwritten title. Betty must have recorded the demo. I'd be interested to hear it.
Can I take it?
A record... Something on this clock bothers me.
There's something
This
there.
wooden panel is blocked. I can't open it.
A puzzle. Alright, so the time on here is 11:10. And this is blocked. Oh no. I can't
What
open it.
strange mechanism. I don't think it serves to turn the hands.
Okay. Let's see what that did. Moving it to the center. Ah, these 2 are at center. Okay, maybe I get them all to the center. Okay. Now, can I move these? Are they free spinning? Maybe that's like a direction. Yeah, seem to...
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
Maybe this indicates a direction. These go. I'd want this one to move this way, counterclockwise. So maybe move that to here. This one, I want to move counterclockwise. I'm not sure this means counterclockwise, but I'm just, taking guesses. This one I'd need to move counterclockwise.
The cogs are blocked.
And this one, I need all of them to move counterclockwise, actually.
The cogs are blocked by these wood.
Or not. Try the other direction. Maybe this means clockwise and the other one means counterclockwise. I need to probably move this one first. So I need to move this up. Move this.
The cogs are
If I put this at the center.
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels. The cogs are blocked by The cogs are blocked by The cogs are blocked by
This is how I move this.
The cogs are blocked by these.
I don't think I can use the key here. Center means it's free spinning.
The cogs are blocked by these wooden panels.
Is there anything else on this box? Doesn't look like it.
Strange. A sheet of paper is blocked in the clock. Strange.
Can't take it out.
This metal disc is stuck.
There's the key.
This metal disc is stuck.
Okay, these wooden panels, huh? To remove this wood section.
The cogs are blocked by...
Right. It's blocked by the wooden panels. Yes. Can I take these wooden panels off somehow?
The cogs are blocked. The cogs are blocked.
Apparently not. It's like I need to move this one and this one first to unblock these two.
The cogs are blocked. The cogs are blocked by these.
Okay, I'm really confused on how this puzzle works. Not exactly sure what moving these over does.
The cogs are blocked by. The cogs are blocked by.
That's fine. Maybe I'm missing something. There's something I need to use with this. He said he wanted to hear her record. It's probably downstairs. That's probably just the sleeve. Is there anything in the dresser I can use? Probably not. Paintings. What's this?
I have not finished inspecting.
Yes, I know. Doesn't look like there's anything else for me.
Something on this clock, but
Ah, can I set the time? I can move this, huh? What time to set it to? Set it to noon or midnight.
this metal disc is... What a strange mechanism. I don't think it serves to turn the hands.
What time do I want to set this to? Do I have anything to give me a clue? Like a birth date or something? Does the key have anything on it? Doesn't look like it. There's a piece of paper, but I can't. Can I get this piece of paper?
Strange. A sheet of...
I need to find something that'll tell me what time I need to set this
But
to.
he liked luxury and going out. And being as pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited.
clues as to what time. Anything on this?
Without a doubt, Betty used to sing.
Can't look at me, so I guess not. Alright, think. Jewelry box. Medicine. Didn't really hear you give me any clues.
I've finished with this subject.
Yes. I need to figure out this puzzle. It's set to 11:10.
Something on this clock bothers me.
Maybe it's her name. Maybe I need to set it to 2-2, Betty Barnard, or 5-2, Elizabeth Barnard. Let's try 2-2 first.
There, that's better.
Oh, but I set it to 12-12 before. And it didn't do anything. Okay. Right. Does this disc work now?
This metal disc is...
Did this change
What
anything?
strange mechanism. I don't think it serves to turn hands. The cogs are blocked by these wooden... The cogs are blocked... The cogs are blocked. This wooden panel is blocked. I can't open it.
I can't move the... Looks like I can't move the hands at all. It needs to be at noon or midnight. I don't understand what that did. This is still stuck, I'm sure.
This metal disc is...
I can't wedge it out with the key. What am I missing here? Oh. Okay. I'm not sure why that worked, but okay. Move this.
I definitely need an object to make these cogs turn.
This key. Can I get that disc now?
This metal disc is stuck.
The only objects I have are the key.
I definitely need an object to make these cogs turn.
Right, where am I getting an object from? grab one of these? Hunks of wood or something?
I definitely need an object to make...
Do I turn them with this now? I can't. These are now locked into place. Okay. I'm sure that's the same for all of them.
I definitely need an...
Need an object to make these turn. What object? Something probably to fit in there. Maybe a square one in here. But I can't turn these until I open these. These have to open first. These are locked into place with this.
This wooden panel is blocked. Strange.
Can I take these?
This decoration appears to be firmly fastened.
Maybe one of them isn't. Okay.
This decoration appears to be firmly...
Does one of them look different? Off color? This one has something on it. Aha! It's chipped.
This leg is not well attached.
Aha! Does this open this panel?
This wooden panel is blocked.
Oh, I need to open the bottom one too.
Could the screw be slightly loose? Could the... Good. It should be possible to open the wooden panel. Look, a key.
Aha! This is what I need to turn the cogs, I'm sure.
This could be useful.
Okay. Now I'm going to turn this one. Oops. Now I could turn the center one, which should... yeah.
Ah, something clicked on the front of the clock.
Now I bet that disc is open. There it is. Now I can turn this. And I can get that piece of paper. The envelope.
This could be useful. Betty, I enjoyed a wonderful evening in your company, and I hope that we will see each other again very soon. D. My dearest Betty,
Fraser.
I know that your art is already spoken for, but you are the most beautiful dancer I have ever had the pleasure of meeting, and I am impatient to see you again. Adrian.
Who's Adrian? Okay. I think that little mustache that was on the screen right there says it's saved, so we will leave off here and we will talk to Betty's sister again next time.